What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Rocky and Bill. I'm here with my one and only girl.
Kristen.
Exactly. As you guys know, we live in Houston, and this weekend in Houston, it's going to be the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, which we're all going to go. By the way, I will do some live reaction videos later on today, so it's going to be exciting, isn't it? So in that spirit, we might as well go ahead and start predicting, make our own picks for the Royal Rumble match itself, the Royal Rumble event itself, which is one of the matches. But I'm in. You're in.
Yes.
Well, without further ado, let's get right to it. First of all, let's go ahead and do the Royal Rumble matches. We're going to do the women's first, then the men's, and then the matches afterwards. We get up to 3 selections on who's going to win. First off, we're going to do the women's Royal Rumble match. There were 9 confirmed so far, but I don't know. Who do you think? There's supposed to be 21 either surprises or comebacks. So who you got to win in the Royal Rumble match?
Carmella.
Mm-hmm.
Lita.
Ooh.
And Shayna Baszler.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah, those are some very good picks. Well, I'm gonna do maybe like a current roster thing. So I would say if I had to choose 3, I would go with either Carmella, Nikki Cross, and here's a big shocker for you guys, Kairi Sane. Because what you think could happen, I'll tell you, we're going to talk about the other match later, but I think we could finally have like a small idea what might happen. But we'll move on from that. Now, it's gonna be real interesting, honestly. I think that's gonna be. I'm trying to find the right words, people. It's like 1:30 in the freaking morning, but but yeah, those are some good picks, So we'll see what happens. Now let's talk about the men's Royal Rumble match. Last time I checked, there were 27 confirmed current roster, so there's 3 spots available. Why don't we try and guess who the 3 surprises are, and then you can make your 3 selections. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Who are your 3 surprises for the World?
MVP, Booker T, and CM Punk.
Yo, you got some good ideas. And here, let me tell y'all folks why. Because MVP, of course, lives here in Houston, and he's been training, what is it, jiu-jitsu or something like that? But he's looking like he's in good shape. Plus, it'll be like a nice little reunion for him to come back, one more time in the company. Booker T, again, Houston's own. He has his own wrestling company, Reality Wrestling. Check it out, folks. It is awesome. And then I don't know what happened with the whole Revival versus Harlem Heat thing going, but who knows? It may happen, it may not. We'll see. And then, of course, CM Punk. If CM Punk does come out, I'm letting you know right now, we're all gonna lose our shit.
Then it'd be his wife will be in the women's if he does the men's. So
AJ Lee could be a surprise. Yes, that could be interesting. So yeah, my surprises would be CM Punk, Cain Velasquez, and Tommaso Ciampa. I think those 3 will be my big selections. But surprise entrances. I meant. Excuse me. But let's go ahead and make our predictions. Who are your 3 guys that you think is going to win the men's Royal Rumble?
Okay, number 1 has to be Samoa Joe. It's always going to be Samoa Joe. That's number 1. Number 2, Keith Lee.
Ooh.
And then 3 would be, my one and only Kevin Owens.
You know what? You made some good choices. I mean, Samoa Joe is starting to come up now, especially as a babyface. Kevin Owens is going to become big, and then Keith Lee. Keith Lee's stock is rising big time, folks. I mean, him winning the North American title against Roderick Strong. Again, sorry, Undisputed Era. I'm sorry, but at least the prophecy was fulfilled. Can we agree with that? But yeah, my three picks would be, as much as I don't want to say this, Brock Lesnar. He's going to win it all. Or Drew McIntyre, because he's starting to slowly become a face and he does need a title push. So imagine him eliminating Brock, and you know Brock will want payback. And then my third one will have to be, I'm going to go with a whole different scenario. I'm going to say Braun Strowman. I don't know why, but I just have a strange feeling about Braun Strowman. He might win it all. But speaking of Braun Strowman, he is supposed to fight Shinsuke for the Intercontinental title. I don't think it's on the card, but
they said it was going to happen.
They have been advertising it a little bit, but if they do, let's say they do have the match. Who you got?
Braun Strowman.
I agree. I think now is the time he starts gaining singles championships. He needs a championship bad, man. He really does. And Shinsuke held that belt for a while. Which, by the way, the belt is actually pretty nice. I still say if they kind of change the strap to white and color in the earth with the blue, I'd buy that bad boy in a heartbeat. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the Universal title. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend character, remember that, taking on the American Dragon, Daniel Bryan. This rivalry has been going around since Daniel Bryan came back looking. Remember, when you fight the Fiend, you go back to your old ways. Think about it. Mm-hmm. The Fiend fought Finn Balor. Where is he now? NXT as the evil prince, right? Seth Rollins fought him. What happened? He went back to his sort of like his heel run. Remember when he was kissing ass to the Authority almost? Giving everything. Daniel Bryan going back where he looked like, almost like my look sort of, with the buzz cut, slim beard. I actually like that man. Oh, he also fought The Miz. And where's The Miz now? Teaming up with John Morrison. Come on. Be jealous. But, so pretty much that's where Daniel Bryan's at right now. He's back to his old ways. But at least, he's in this indie circuit, and he's still in his prime. He's still dominant. Who do you got to win the championship?
The Fiend. Maintaining that belt.
You say the Fiend, Bray Wyatt? I agree. I think he's going to hold on to it till WrestleMania for a worthy opponent. Again, we don't know who he's going to fight at WrestleMania, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be lit when he fights at Mania. Now, let's go ahead and get to the United States title match. Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo. If I mispronounce it, I do apologize. I don't want to offend nobody. People get offended when you mispronounce their names. Anyway, Humberto really has been going big right now. Coming from Mexico, he had the lucha mask. I've seen, his older matches. And he was dynamite back then. So, of course, Andrade has gone real big as well. And this woman loves her some Andrade. Oh, goodness. Does that mean if we might do white swapping, I have to take Charlotte? Anyway. Zelina Vega has always been like the key cornerstone for Andrade. I think at some point they're going to end that partnership, which I'm actually going to provide for my thoughts on. I'm going to do a video later on what I think might happen at WrestleMania. But other than that, who you got for the U.S. title match?
Andre, I'm gonna pick my one and only man. Andrade's gonna retain that. Yes, he is.
Forgive me, but I think Humberto is going to become the new U.S. champion. You got to have new faces, right, folks? Hey, say what you want though. I now did hear that they're supposed to get another look at the U.S. title belt. My personal opinion, I'm not sure about you or anybody watching, but for my personal opinion, I would like for them to bring back the WCW U.S. title belt and just put the WWE logo on it. I think that would be awesome. What do you guys think? Comment below. Now, the SmackDown Women's title match. Bayley versus Lacey Evans. And man, those two went at. Did y'all see what happened on SmackDown last night? Man, those two went at it. Like, Lacey Evans had to go mama mode with the sort of like the chocolate mode with her heel. But those two have been going at it for a while, ever since Bayley turned heel, which I love, by the way. I love the Bayley heel run. Way better than her bubblegum poppy, always smiling, giving hugs to kids, which is nothing wrong with that, but you just want to see people become more edgier. You want edgier wrestlers, and that's what they brought. But ever since that heel turn, Lacey pretty much turned face on the fact like they're bullies, they mess around, they think they all that, but they really aren't. Especially when Bayley's good sister Sasha Banks, basically turned heel. She turned heel first, which led Bayley to turn heel. And then Sasha messing with Lacey's daughter, I'm like, that's something you don't do. Proud mother right here. Anybody even thinks about messing with her kid, you'll see a rage.
The Mexican side will come out.
And believe me, y'all don't want that to happen. But that's just for any mother out there. I'm sure that's the lesson. If you mess with anybody's kid, there's going to be a side you definitely don't want to cross. And Lacey is getting hotter right now, and she's going like top notch for sure. That being said, who becomes the champion?
Lacey Evans.
I believe it's about that time for her. And then what could happen is there could be deception between Bayley and Sasha. Which then could those two fight each other at Mania? Or will they go for the tag team titles? You never know. Speaking of women's championship matches, we got the Raw Women's Championship between Becky Lynch and Asuka. This one has been going on for a while simply on the fact that Becky cannot beat Asuka one-on-one. They'll win, like, that's been like her obsession, like a drug. I gotta beat her just one time. Just one time. I need to beat back Asuka. Sorry. But anyway. Yeah, that's been the one major problem is that Becky just needs to beat Asuka. Asuka's like, don't worry. I always get the record of always beating you, so there's that. What do you got? Asuka becoming Raw Women's Champion.
Yes. Need a new champion, so Asuka.
Wow. I think it's going to be Asuka wins by DQ, yet Becky is still the champion. Because I think Kairi Sane is going to get involved some way, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's my question. Will that mean the women's tag team match? Who are they going to face? Who are the Kabuki Warriors going to face? We'll find out. This one is a bit of an oddball here. We got Sheamus versus Shorty G.
Really don't care for this match, but if I had to pick one, I'll just pick Sheamus.
Yeah, I mean...
Nothing...
I mean, yeah, Sheamus coming back. He's the heel, and he is like... You know, wrestling has gotten soft. We need to get him edgier, tougher type. Yeah, and then he goes after a guy my height.
Yeah.
I'm 5'8", so really. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sheamus. That should be less than 2 minutes. Whatever. Just a few bumps in here. Shorty G will try to get his momentum, but then one bro kick, boom. All right, let's get ready for the match. And finally, we have King Corbin versus Roman Reigns Falls Count Anywhere match. Now, these two have been fighting for forever.
Yeah, forever.
Especially after Corbin won King of the Ring. Survivor Series, we already know King Corbin didn't trust Roman Reigns' leadership. They've been fighting at TLC. Now they're here at the Royal Rumble. I have nothing against this rivalry because they really do put up some good work. I mean, Baron Corbin is like one of the biggest heels, not just in WWE, but in all of wrestling, next to MJF, of course. But anyway, and Roman Reigns is like one of the top baby faces in all of wrestling. So, this makes a lot of sense. Well, since this is going to be Falls Count, do you see the Court and the Usos get involved as well? Which I think will be pretty awesome.
They should make it on 3-on-3, but that's not going to happen, so...
They already had that match, on SmackDown.
So if I'm picking Roman Reigns, so...
I say this time Roman should get the win. Baron Corbin been getting the dubs lately. I think now will be a perfect time for Roman to finally get that victory. They'll probably go all around the stadium. That will be more badass. Go around the stadium, get more fans involved. Of course you got to have security to kind of protect them, but yeah, those are my picks and those are her picks. But let me know, guys, who y'all think is going to win those matches.
Comment down below.
Especially the Royal Rumble matches. That's gonna be legit. But I'm actually excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait.
This is gonna be amazing. Again, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Stick around. We'll probably do a few more videos in just a bit. But anyway, that's going to do it here. Watch the Royal Rumble on the network, folks.
Or be there live. Either one if you're in Houston. Come on. Let's go. Exactly.
I can't wait. All my friends can't wait. I'm sure you guys can't wait as well. Better than watching a Pro Bowl. That's for damn sure. By the way, Pro Bowl... I have an idea on how to make the Pro Bowl better. I'll do a whole different video on that later. But anyway, again, that's going to do it here. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to yours truly, share this among your friends and family, and I speak for my girl. I will see you later.